And there's some black hat stuff on Amazon that if you guys don't know what's going on, there's some crazy things on Amazon sometimes. What he ended up doing is he came into the market, had like pretty bad product actually, and his reviews weren't that good. Literally overnight, in like 1 to 2 days, he went up to 300, 400 reviews. And I was shocked because what happened to the market after this person did this, he basically sucked up almost all the money in the market, because he went from 15 reviews, 3.5 stars, or 3 stars, all the way up to like 400 reviews, 4.5 stars, selling the same product. Now, I was like, what just happened to this market, right? Like, usually the bad products in the market are about 3 stars to 3.5, and the good ones are about 4 stars. Now, when you look at his reviews, they were about one product when his product was a completely different product. Also, the product was launched like 80 days ago. When you look at his reviews, you can see reviews from 2015. And
he merged listings.
He merged listings from his listing and some other listing. Now, how you do that, I have no clue. That is incredible, some crazy black hat tactics. And he's still doing that. I'm still trying to deal with this because that's one of the biggest reasons that this niche is like that product has kind of like started making less money, because of this one guy who's kind of scamming people into buying his product. His product was a 3-star, right? This person, I've reported him probably 6 or 7 times at this point. And every time they do take action, they strip his reviews for 2 or 3 hours. And then he just does the same thing again.
He merges again.
And then the next day he has 400 reviews, 4.5 star, 5 star. And he just repeatedly, this is like 7 times or something like that I've done this before. So I know for a fact that if you go into a product with people who are doing black hat tactics, they're so good at their black hat tactics that it's actually scary, because I've actually had a problem. I can actually share this. I haven't shared this, I don't think, either. But last year on Prime Day was my first Prime Day. If you guys don't know what Prime Day is, it's basically when everybody on Amazon gets free Amazon Prime, free shipping, free stuff. I think it's July 12th or something that it's happening this year, right? Yep. So I was very excited for my first Prime Day with my product. And like, I was so happy that like, oh, today's supposed to be such a good day. Everyone gets like 10 times, or like 2 to 10 times more sales. And like, it should be a really great day for like, people. And at this time I was making some good money from my product. And I was like, bro, okay, if it's 2 times, that's gonna be a good day, right? Similar things happen to this product. It's very funny how a lot of my products actually do come across some sort of black hat tactics, like someone with black hat tactics. But the day before, the day of, or the night before, something like very close to the day, my listing got taken over by some next level hijacker, where they came in, they had merged their listing to my listing, where you saw my listing as the main one. And then on the side, there was like his listing, where you could click on it and you could go to his page. Oh. And then he somehow came into my product listing, had changed all my pictures, had changed my bullet points, had changed my description. I don't know how to do it because I don't spend my time learning that stuff, but you took down all my pictures, all my stuff, changed them, and then basically made his picture go buy the one that's over here, like my main picture, to tell people to buy the product that he had merged to my listing. So he used my listing.
You probably didn't catch this for a while.
Oh, no. I'm on top of my listings. Now I'm on top of my listings. So if any funny business goes down, if any hijacker comes in, I'm on it like so quickly. So I found it pretty quick. And I saw this and I had called Amazon. And I'm like, guys, it's a Prime Day tomorrow, or like, whatever. And I need this. Like, this is a huge day. I want to see how it's going to go. Like, I can't have someone stealing all my sales like this. Like, this is insanity. This is crazy. And the product wasn't even the same thing. That's the funniest part. The product wasn't even a similar product. It was like, I don't even know how to anyways. He ended up doing that. And I got lucky because I got onto the phone with a catalog team member. And usually I think they're not allowed to actually take any action against hijackers because you have to email in. So theoretically speaking, I had to email Amazon and wait for Amazon 2 to 3 days for them to come back to me and be like, okay, we've removed your listing. We removed the hijacker off your listing and it's all yours now. But I had no time to wait 2 days. Prime Day was tomorrow, right? It was like right now, right? I wanted the money, right? Like obviously you want the money, right? And I called, Amazon Seller Central, and I got talked to a catalog team member that had told me, usually they're not allowed to do this, but because she sees that it's a completely different product, she's actually allowed, to take down the listing. So she had taken down the listing. And then I was still on the phone with her. As I was talking on the phone with her, I can see all my stuff changing back to what it was. And then she's like, okay, so is there anything else, I can do for you? So I just refreshed the page, just, make sure everything was good. And it was back. It was doing it live. Like as she was taking it down, this person was changing it back. So she changed like 4 or 5 times before I guess the guy gave up and left me alone. So I actually did get my Prime Day that year because I was on the phone I got really lucky with somebody from catalog team. It was really scary. Oh, no. Listen, if you're scared of stuff like this is something that I've ran into. Obviously, I've solved these issues. This has not happened to me since. I actually also spoke to some of the other sellers. I was like, do you guys know anything? Like, have you guys run across some of this? Like, bro, we've never heard of anything like this. Like, this was a situation where I couldn't even get help from other people because no one has come across something like what I went through. So I think I was unlucky in that sense. I went through a lot of stuff that a lot of sellers don't usually go through.
With that, go check out Yaniv's channel. He's a boss. He's doing, how much are you going to sell this month on Amazon?
Should be around 30 this month.
So $30,000. He's launching 3 new products.
Yeah.
3. That's 3 more than 90% of you have.